Welcome back to Board Games Daddy, continuing our path of going through Terraforming Mars content. Today I bring Venus next, colonizing the clouds and taming the furnace below. Venus might just be the deadliest world in the solar system, but it has potential up among the corrosive clouds, far away from the scorching hot surface. Humans have begun colonizing and terraforming. Your corporation has a good opportunity to make a name for itself. Build flying cities, shade off the sun to lessen the greenhouse effects, and introduce life onto this planet, and let Venus help you terraforming Mars. So it looks like this is an extra board that you can also get points, and the game would include 49 new project cards, 5 corporations, milestone tiles related with Venus, some things here. So let's see what is inside Venus next. So this is not used copy now. I acquired this to start completing my collection of Terraforming Mars. So we'll see some unpunched and sealed components. It's a smaller box, bigger than Prelude at least. Wow, imported. So there's some image here. And the manual is just 4 pages. The Venus board has a symbol here. Players are offered a fourth global parameter, the Venus scale. On the card, it is simply referred as Venus because of Venus being a more long-term project, the scale goes from 0 to 30% terraform. It offers more opportunities to get terraforming ratings, points, and bonus steps. And like other global parameters, it stops giving Terraforming Mars when maxed out. But the Venus scale is not an end game condition, though, so that's very important. You don't end the game with this, you don't need to. You still only need temperature, oxygen, and oceans maxed out to end the game, meaning that some games will see Venus scaled up completed well before the end. Okay, that's important. And cards that affect all global requirements also affect Venus. Cool. So that's a Venus symbol there. There is a new resource called the floaters. Venus, no awards. So basically an extra thing where you can squeeze points. Also, let's see those. You have these awards. The Venophile, it's a strange name. And the Overlord, probably if you have more contributions in those. There's also a marker for you to mark the Venus track, which is right here. I guess this box is worthless. So what we have here, let's see, you have Luna Metropolis, the Dawn card, so these are these moons here, Stratopolis, which is the Cloud City, the Maxwell Base, and there is a standard project here called Air scraping. Okay, so these are the standard projects. I did not understand on the other video. The standard projects are the standard actions. You can pay 15 and you move 1 probably. So here you get an extra card, here you get the terraforming, and there you go. You can easily stand next side to the main board. And then we have the cards. We have the card. What is this card? That's like a cover card. Looks like it. Let's see. I see here the thing to open. In the beginning, when I first played Terraforming Mars, I enjoyed the experience, but I was like, Terraforming Mars, it's super complex. It's not fun. But now that I'm doing these videos and I'm seeing how complex this game is, how deep this game is, it's an amazing game. And so, this is just to mark the Venus cards, I guess. It's a good separator. Cool, so let's just take a look. So you have corporations here, yeah, corporations, and project cards, right? Just that. So let's start with the corporations, it makes it easier. Aphrodite, so Venus, Aphrodite makes sense here. 47 plants, and whenever Venus is terraformed 1 step, you gain 2 million. So you need to focus on Venus indeed with this company. And then 42, you start with 42 as your first action. Reveal cards from the deck until you reveal 2 cards with a floater icon. Take those 2 cards into your hand, discard the rest. 1 victory point per floater card, per floaters with this card. Okay, so you also focus on Celestic, focus on Venus side, and you can add floater. Wow, you can add floaters here. That's good. So how do I get the floater? Per float. So floater will be a resource, right? As we've seen in the manual. Manutech. 35 steel, and for each step you increase the production of a resource, including this, you gain that resource. That's very good. That's very good. So you increase production, you get a free resource. Morningstar Ink. You start with 50 million and you draw reveal cards from the deck until you have revealed 3 Venus tag cards. Get those. Okay, so this is focused on Venus as well. Your Venus requirements are +2 -2 step of your choice. Okay. Viron. Use action. Use a blue card action that has already been used this turn, so you can repeat blue actions. Maybe. Okay. And so these are the amount of cards that will come through. So if you're looking to Venus cards, floater cards, that's the amount of cards. Maybe not all are. Yeah, not all are. So let's see. Let's see how many floaters we can get here. Aerial mappers. Add 1 floater to any card or spend a floater to draw a card. So you can rotate floaters. Aerosports tournament. Oh, Aerosport tournament. Need 5 floaters. You gain 1 million for each city tile in play. Not bad. Air scraping. Raises Venus 1. 3 floaters to any Venus card. Okay, the floaters come from here. Atalanta Planitia Lab. Draw 2 cards and 3 sciences. Add 2 floaters. Comet for Venus. Raise Venus 1 step. Remove up to 4 million from any player that has Corroder Suits. Town City. So this one has nothing to do with Venus, for example. Deuterium Export. Add 1 floater to this card or spend 1 floater to increase energy. Dirigibles. When playing a Venus tag, floaters may be used as payment. Okay, that's good. There should be a corporation with this power, like any others. But no, it's a project. Extractor balloons, floater, or spend 2 to go, and you add 3 floaters to this card when this is played. Wow, so you can immediately move 1 and spend 1 and then move 2. So this is a good card, gives you 2 Venus points on a track very quickly. Add 1 microbe, points from microbes here. Okay, Phasia biodomes, imports from Venus. Okay, so they are all Venus related indeed. They have Venus, they seem to have Venus coming somewhere. So this needs to be kept separately. And wow, look at that. The Venus cards as well. Food from Venus. Neutralize Factory. Omnicord. Orbital Reflectors. Rotator Impacts. Sister Planet Support. Okay, Solonet, Spin, Inducing Asteroid. Sponsor Academies, Stratopolis. Had 2 floaters on any Venus card. Birds in Venus. Sulfur eating bacteria. Terraforming contract requires that you have at least 25 terraformings. Not bad. Increases 4 on money. We've seen these variations of the card. Lots of them. Water to Venus. Venus Governor. Wow. Nice looking governor here. Venus Magnetizer. Decrease 1 energy to raise on Venus. The Venus Soils. Venus Waste Station. It's good to invest on Venus. Venusian animals. Insects and plants. Venusian plants. Okay. So, clearly this is a you either put in or out everything for Venus, right? So it's an interesting way to change the game a little bit. So I guess it's worth for fans. So if you are into board games and Terraforming Mars, then don't forget to leave a like, share with friends, consider subscribing. I have more terraforming content in my channel. I will have much more in the future, and I want you to be ready for this next video. So be part of this community. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Goodbye.